Jürgen, congratulations. A huge margin of victory today. 2 wins in 2 as well in a very difficult Champions League group. How do you assess the performance today?
First and foremost, I have to say, most important in football are obviously the results, and that's a massive one away at Porto. Winning already, but then winning in the way we won makes it even better. Performance-wise, it was good in a lot of moments, and the game started, and we could see that Porto watched our last game against Brentford, obviously, so they started pretty direct, and we had our struggles again, but we found that's now very important. The boys are all human beings. That's one of the reasons why I didn't change today. I wanted to get it sorted on the pitch, and that's what we did, step by step during the game, and scored. Maybe not the most wonderful goals in the first place, in the first half, but really important ones were there. We had enough bodies in the box, crossed the ball in the right way. The finish of Curtis was very important. Goalie couldn't make a save. Mo was there. Second goal, Estádio. So it was half time, and then second half we controlled the game, obviously. But we have to say, and we know that, Porto had massive problems today. Yeah? So they had one centre half out with the red card in the last game. Now they have one. Then Pepe couldn't play. So I don't think this partnership in the last line ever played together. That gives you a knock before the game. And today we could use that.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, there's only one negative really, and that is conceding the goal. Is that a cause for concern after Brentford, or was it just a very good header?
In the end, it was a good header. The header was not to defend anymore. Before we could have defended obviously better. We played now wonderful football, really between the lines, created a lot, didn't score, didn't finish the situations off, lost the ball in a situation where we shouldn't lose it. Had still enough bodies behind the ball, but yeah, cannot defend the cross. As I said, defensively we played a super game today, so it's no concern. Goals happen, and I'm not that type of guy who puts out a finger only in this situation and forgets all the rest. So a lot of good things. We can improve so much things, but for today it was for sure good enough.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, it's more than 3 goals in the 6th consecutive game for Liverpool today. I mean, you're scoring goals for fun. And nice to see Bobby getting a couple, even though they were a little bit unconventional, maybe?
Who cares? Who cares? So I'm happy that Diogo didn't score, so he keeps the goals for games when we need them. Today we didn't need his goals. He had top situation as well, was working really hard. So yeah, it was just a really good night for us. But first 2 games in the group played next week. Not next week. After international break, right? We play Atletico. We have to see how the boys coming back from international duties and stuff like this. So nothing happened, but it's a good start in the group.
And you have one of the most important things in football, which is momentum, and that must be very, very positive going into the game at the weekend against Manchester City.
Yeah, but it always helps, but against City it doesn't help alone. So we need much more things than only momentum, and we need to play better than we did tonight, but that's clear anyway, so it will be a completely different game. I only heard now the result, obviously, from the PSG City game, so City will and want to strike back for sure, but we are at home finally after a few games without our crowd, so let's give it a go.